Hello, my name is Keith Barker. I'm the newly appointed president of our HOA. What really attracted me to Columbia Lakes was not the golf, but it was the green space. We built our first home here in '93. We lived here a few years, moved into town. Several years later, we decided to move back to Columbia Lakes. So we've been here 10 years now. And what attracted me to become a member of the board was really the project to acquire this property. And because I think it's really important to the community, and it's the heart of the community, and we need to protect it.
Hi, my name is Gary Patterson, and I wanted to speak a little bit about what I think the largest benefits are of acquiring this property by the HOA. This is 170 acres of pristine greenbelt that is the heart of our community. For many, many years, we have not been able to use that property as residents unless you were a paying golf member, and you could only use it for golf. When this becomes a park for our community, golf may still be available as a community golfing environment, but all the other things that we want to do as residents will be available for all of us at no additional charge other than the fee assessment. You'll be able to go out and walk your dog on the fairways. You'll be able to take your kids out and play. Whatever it is that you'd like to do, but you certainly be able to do it at no additional charge besides the fee assessment.
Since the proxy vote has been out, Mr. Underwood opened up the property to the entire community. And I think just observing how the community has been utilizing that property in this time just shows why we should preserve this property. I mean, kids are out playing, they're not behind the video games, with all the fishing. I mean, there was one picture of kids out fishing barefoot and no shirts on. I mean, I hadn't seen that in years, and that's really what this is all about.
Hi, my name is Tate Thrasher. I've lived in Columbia Lakes for 15 years, which is my whole life. And recently I've started this organization called Future Anglers of Texas. And what I do is I do little fishing camps for the kids so they don't have to sit inside and play video games all day. These fishing camps mean a lot to me and the neighborhood kids, and I just love to be able to continue with them.
Can you turn the handle?
Hi, my name is Alyssa Laker. When I was growing up out here, I went by Alyssa Gerbich. My family decided to purchase a home out here in Columbia Lakes when I was around 10 years old, and that was about 1999. When we moved into this neighborhood, this was kind of the place to be. This was the place when we were young and growing up, my family would take me out here to look at Christmas lights, to look at all the big homes, to see all the beautiful manicured yards. I moved away for a couple years. I had a job that was out of town, and now I have moved back and I've purchased a new home out here. I have a little girl who is 9 months old, and I would like her to experience Columbia Lakes the way I experience Columbia Lakes. And although I do see kids running around, they're playing in the street, they're having fun, but I want them to have that community pool. I want them to have the pretty green spaces to be able to go and play on. I want them to see the hotel and the cottages as they were. I think it's really important to educate yourself on our community rather than assume. Reach out to the appropriate people. Reach out to our board members, especially our new board president. I think that if you reach out and you ask those questions, you see exactly what it is they're wanting to do, you will be able to have much more clear-cut answers on what the end goal is for out here in Columbia Lakes.
So we've got 1,000 boats that are still left hanging out there. And I know many of them are hanging because people want a guarantee, they want a solid plan. Well, all I can say is the only guarantee I can give you at this point is if we don't pass this maintenance fee increase, there will not be any recreational amenities opened up to any of our residents.
I'm Ann Carl. I have lived out here since 1990. Of course, when I moved out here, this was the place. It was a gorgeous place. And it hurts me. You don't know how much when I drive in now and see it. I have voted, and I hope everybody will vote. I want to tell you that the value of my house depends on what happens to this golf course.
I think the largest benefit out of acquiring this property via the HOA and the fee assessment is that we can control our future and all of this property for our use and for our future generations' use. Ownership of the property is the key to this. Once we get past the initial purchase and implementation of acquisition and general parks and recreation, years down the road, there's so much more potential of what this all can become. You can build community parks with playground equipment on various holes. You could build pavilions for picnics and community use and barbecuing. We could build small amphitheaters, have new pools or multiple pools or splash pads. This is your decision, the community's decision. One thing's for sure, if we don't get out and vote, it will not pass and we'll lose the use of all facilities. Please get out and vote.
Let's all get together, let's all vote, and let's make Columbia Lakes great again.